I have amnesia. I have amnesia mentality, meaning I'm not relying on yesterday's results to make me feel the way I want today. When I open my eyes in the morning, it's a fresh day, a blank slate. And if I don't take the actions today that help me to feel proud of who I am, then I'm going to be feeling a void inside. And that leads to behaviors and actions and moods and emotions that we don't want, that don't serve us. But so many people talk about this stuff they did yesterday or think about the productivity of the week. And then the weekend comes or something happens and they just check out and they lose momentum, right? They wonder why they start doubting themselves. They wonder why they're not getting the results they want, why they're not keeping the weight off, why they're not getting the results. Like, you have to recognize that every day is an opportunity. Every single day is a new day. And it's an opportunity for you to be your best and to give your best. But if you're still thinking about last week, last year, those accolades you had in high school, are you going to be one of those guys that are drinking every weekend talking about your high school football days? Don't be that way. You have to win every single day. And that's the mentality. I'm not thinking about yesterday. I'm just thinking about the person I need to be today and what I need to do to embody that individual. So when it comes to habits and routines, there's two highly effective habits and routines that will add value to your life, that will increase your confidence, that will help you to build your discipline, and it'll literally help you to elevate your identity and over time amplify your results. And I use that phrase all the time: elevate your identity to amplify your results. Why is that? Because you, as a more dedicated, determined, consistent version of yourself, shows up differently when you walk into a room. You show up differently when you're talking to your coworkers, to a potential client. You behave differently around your significant other or with your children. You elevate your identity, your energy, your confidence. You can feel someone's energy when they walk in the room. Somebody that's not taking care of themselves consistently, their body language, their tonality, right? Their demeanor, it's defeating. When someone's taking care of themselves, they walk with their chest high, proud. They're smiling. You see that vibrant look in their eyes. You hear that infectious energy and tone when they speak. You can feel it. So how do you create that energy every single day so that you are on fire everywhere you go and you're inspiring and impacting everybody that you get to talk to, and people remember you by the way you made them feel? You left them better off than they were before you entered that room. Don't you want to be that person? Even if you just talk to one person a day, even if you're just, engaging with one person at work, one customer, 1 hour with a loved one, it doesn't matter. This time is precious and we have to make it count. And the way we do that is we get up early before the sun rises and we have a specific morning routine that helps us to mentally set the intentions and the tone for the day. If you don't have a morning routine, you are going to be at a disadvantage. It's that simple. Having a morning routine allows you to generate clarity before you start your day. It allows you to reflect on your life and who you are and what you're doing so that you can tap into that truth and make sure you're in alignment with where you want to go in life, to avoid things that aren't serving you, to change things in your life that aren't helping you move forward so that you don't just waste time and look back with regret one day. Having a morning routine is so crucial, okay? If you don't get up early before the sunrise and you don't have an hour to yourself, you're not going to be at your best. When you do that, what happens is you are able to prepare for your day before you're in the moments, right? Rather than depending on just a reaction or rather than hoping it goes your way, you're literally manifesting the moments of your day and envisioning how you can be in each setting so that you show up as that person. And guess what happens? When you prepare for stuff in life, you're more likely to get what you want. You're more likely to do it efficiently rather than look back and say, man, I wish I would have gave that more thought. Man, I wish I would have shown up after that long day of work in a better mood for my children. Man, I wish I would have shown up at work, with higher energy, with a better mood, intent to listen. What does your day look like? What's coming your way? What do you have to prepare for, right? So what I do is I get up in the morning, and the first thing I do is I drink some coffee and I sit on the couch and I don't look at my phone, I don't look at the TV, I don't turn on any emails or anything like that, and I just pay attention to how I'm feeling. I sip my coffee and I do a moral inventory. I check in with myself. How is my energy? How is my state of gratitude? What are my thoughts like, right? I check in with myself. And after I sip that coffee, I go into meditation. I like meditation because I use visualization every single day to think about the things that are coming in my life, to contemplate things that are going on currently that I can resolve. And it just allows me to be in that moment. And if you do this every day, stress is going to massively reduce. Clarity is going to increase, right? And you're going to feel like you have more control over your life. Honestly, my morning routine makes me feel like I get 2 days in one. Just having that hour every day to check in with self, most people don't have that. I get more time in a day than most people do with themselves in a week, right? Like you watching TV or scrolling on your phone is not checking in with self. That's you checking out, right? We need to tune in to what's going on in here and tap into this truth so that you can live the life that you want and be honest with yourself. This is where the answers are. They're not out there. Why are you looking out there? You need to look in here. This is where your truth and your answers are. And every day, if you get up and you block out the distractions while your mind's fresh and you're coming out of that deep sleep, you're going to be much more receptive to this truth. Okay. So don't turn on any phones. Don't talk to people. Sit there and be in the moment. You don't have to meditate like I do at first if you don't want, but just sit there and pay attention. And guess what you do next? Write down what you're feeling. Write down what thoughts come up. Be honest with yourself. Start to express yourself. Writing is such a powerful tool to learn about self. You'll learn more about yourself if you journal every day and express your feelings and contemplate thoughts than you have in your whole life. I learned more in 8 months of my life in a jail cell because of journaling and being honest with myself than I had the first 23. Okay, so that's why this process is so important. When you learn about self and understand self more, you can master self and get anything you want in life. So after I meditate and I journal, I go and work out. By this time, I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling inspired. I have set mental intentions for I'm going to show up in every part of my day, right? I'm motivated to go take action. And even if I'm not, guess what? I know I'm doing it anyways because when I work out, it sets the tone for my day. It energizes me. It enlivens me. And I'm bringing that person home to the family later on in that day. So that's my morning routine. It's the meditation, the visualization, the journaling, and then the exercise. Exercise and having that self-reflection, those are the two most empowering habits you can form in your life right now. If you're somebody that wants more, you want to learn about self, you want to overcome bad habits, you want to build your self-esteem up and your confidence and who you are. If you do those two things each and every day, I promise you in a year from now, you're going to be a completely different and evolved person. Because getting up early in the morning, it requires grit, discipline. You don't want to get out of bed when you're tired. You don't want to get out of bed when it's comfy and warm and it's still dark out. But when you do it, you are in control. You're not allowing your feelings to dictate your behavior. You're taking control of your life from the moment you open your eyes. Guess what? When you do that every day, what do you think happens to your belief in self? What do you think happens to your resolve, your determination, your discipline? You are winning from the moment you open your eyes. Then you do your morning routine and give yourself time to connect and reflect and go push through a workout, even when you don't want to, even when you're sore, even when you're tired. Guess what happens to you over time when you do that consistently? Guess what happens when other challenges in life surface? Guess what happens after a long week and the kids are tired and fussy? How are you showing up, right? You've already put yourself through challenges all day, all week. That stuff becomes minimal in comparison to what you're already doing on a daily basis. What happens when COVID hits? What happens when a family member gets sick? What happens when life gets real and adversity comes your way? Are you preparing for it every day to be at your best, to react with strength, with resolve, right? With composure? Or are you going to react in a way that you don't want to? Are you going to get emotional? Are you going to get scared? Are you going to be fearful? That's what happens when your internal state is weak because your daily process is weak. If you're not conditioning yourself every day to be strong, to be determined, to be focused, to be at your best, when life gets real, it's going to really, really set you back and you're going to be at a disadvantage. And not only that, but when you work on yourself every day and you have a morning routine and you're exercising and taking care of your body and you're, working through all this stuff internally every single day, you're more likely to go after your goals in life. You're more likely to not let fear and doubt hold you back because you've been pushing through it every day. You've been pushing through these small battles every day that take place up here when you don't want to get out of bed, when the excuses are strong, when you have every reason why not to go to the gym and you do it anyway. Guess what? The things you really want to do in life, you're going to feel more confident to go after them. So the benefits of a morning routine and daily exercise are limitless. I could go on and on forever, but I'm going to keep this video short and succinct. Establish a morning routine, exercise daily. If you need help doing that, comment below morning routine or daily workouts. I'll give you a free guide to follow every day so you can streamline these routines into your life and level up. Drop a comment below. I want to hear from you.